Titicaca! Titicaca! Lake Titicaca! So this is the crossing. This is technically Lake Titicaca, but it's a narrow part. On the other side of this mountain over here is Copacabana. I did this in 2015. Se puede poner una cosa ahí. That's a big bump. Perfecto. Gracias. And we're on the ferry. That's Lake Titicaca, the main part over there. This is the ferry that twists a lot. I don't know if you can see the whole thing twists. My bike's right here. I'm a little afraid to let go of it. Check out the boards. And we're docked. And we're across. I'm exhausted. That mountain's 20,000 feet high. Harmony. Welcome to Peru. I'm on the other side of Lake Titicaca over there. One thing to note about Peru is it's one of the craziest driving countries in the world, especially in Lima. So I'm going to take extra care. All right, a little lunch break again. I'm between Copacabana and Arequipa. And I had to come over this pass, which is 4,509, and I started to get a headache, so I'm gonna drink some coca tea and have some soup. This is my place where I'm eating, so I just pulled off on the side of the road. There's water boiling. There's the bike. And this is the landscape. This is dirt. It's like the moon. It's like the moon. People that use unfounded analogies. I've never been to the moon. How the hell do I know what the dirt likes on the moon? Could be a set in Burbank. Bike looks good. And one more thing is I almost made it to 50,000 kilometers. I did about 90 miles of deep washboard today, and this happened. Yep, fork seal blew. I got one fork tube working. I should be able to get the fork seals in Lima in about 10 days. So I just arrived in CABANACONDE. Actually, I arrived like an hour ago, but I went to sleep. 4,000 meters, or 3,800 meters. Mountain town. Took a back way to get in here. It was really good. Check this out. Oh, my hair. Condors, biggest birds in the world. Check these things out. Okay, to go or not to go? And that's where the road goes. Oh, look at that water. It's disgusting. Okay, a couple things about COLCA Canyon. First of all, the ride in, it's probably the sketchiest ride I've done. Bartang Valley was second. Not all that technical, but if you do make a mistake and you go anywhere off the edge, it's, I mean, 95% of it you're finished. There's no questions asked. So I'm on the other side of the canyon, and it's quite beautiful here. I'll put this route as I go back on Revermoto and attach the link below. But check out the scenery. This is what I'm talking about, straight down. Like this is about to leave. And then when you hike down, there's what they call it an oasis at the bottom. That's what that is. And then up there, I think that's the peak. That's 21,600 feet. Peak might be behind it, right behind it. But so this is the road on the other side of the canyon. This is the COLCA River, bottom of the COLCA Canyon. Check out this bridge. It looks like it's about to collapse. Looks like it's about to collapse. So the Andes. I am in love with the Andes. It's one of the main reasons I came back to South America. And it's just amazing. Every time I look at a big mountain, I'm obsessed with these big mountains. I think about the forces and the time that it took to jack that amount of earth up into the sky. It's also amazing to me the people that live here. You know, these tiny little remote villages, and many of them, it's a walking village. That's the only way you can get there. So the Andes, I'm just totally in love with them. And the riding here is fantastic. Buenos dias. So I'm here in Chive in Peru, and I've headed to Cusco to go do some maintenance on my bike. Just little things, there's nothing really wrong with it, including this thing. The glue came off. Anyways, in Chive, I got a little send-off. Check this out. The volcano gave a little puff of goodbye. See the volcano? Saying goodbye. So no matter how small the village is or how remote it is, there's one thing that's always in common. This village right here is approximately 14,000 feet and mostly tin roofs, mostly mud construction. But what they always have is at least one, but sometimes two soccer stadiums. There's one, and that looks like a newer one. Well, I didn't expect this. In the hostel, it's time to leave the hostel. This is one of the better ones I've had. I've parked in a lot of hotel lots. Leaving Cusco, fresh haircut, did a couple of business things, and I'm headed towards Ayachucha, and on my way to Lima. I have to be to Lima in about 4 days. Okay, here's an example. Peru, you need to do something about your bus drivers and your truck drivers and all your drivers. This must have been a bus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 that have crosses. Imagine there's more that don't. Let's get back on the road. And you're in Ayachucho. Here's the main square, Ayachucho. It's Sunday morning, so it's kind of quiet. So, breakfast time. Hola, buenos días. No tocar mi moto. Breakfast time here, just leaving Ayachucha, and I stopped at a roadside place. It's Sunday, so lots of stuff isn't closed, but they have chicharrones, caldo de gallina, and then some other good stuff under there. This is what I'm having. This is caldo de gallina, which is chicken soup, and then I asked for some chicharrones. Good stuff. Well, an exciting day it is. I just came around this corner and I was actually going pretty fast because I had got my power back. I'm down to about 1,500 feet, so I got the power back on the bike. Flat tire. It was kind of scary, but I thought I hit oil, and then I realized it was a flat tire anyways. Llanta, neumático. That was the policia.